Ever filled your tank and thought, why is petrol so pricey today? Stick with me, and let's dive into how rising tension between the US, Iran, and Israel could hit your wallet. Stay tuned and maybe refill soon. What's happening now? Recent US and Israeli strikes on Iranian nuclear sites have sparked serious worry about Iran blocking the Strait of Hormuz, a key oil route handling roughly 20% of the world's supply. Since mid-June, Brent crude powerfully surged around 10%, rising from about $70 to nearly $77 per barrel. Markets fear even more if shipping gets disrupted. When crude jumps, so does petrol. In the US, a one-barrel rise in oil adds roughly $0.02003 to a gallon of petrol at the pump. In Europe, where taxes are higher, it's closer to $0.03 per liter, so everyday shopping and travel feel the sting. Let's check the history to see if it repeats. 1973 Yom Kippur War. Arab nations embargoed oil to pressure the U.S. Over months, oil prices quadrupled from $3 to $12 per barrel, forcing Europe and America into recession. 1979. Iranian Revolution and 1980. Iran-Iraq War. Supply drops of just 4% sent prices more than doubling to 39 barrel by 1980, sparking fuel lines and rationing in the U.S. 1990. Kuwait invasion. Oil briefly rose from $17 to 36 barrel, then fell after Western forces stepped in. So how does today compare? This time things look less extreme. OPEC Plus countries, mainly Saudi Arabia and the UAE, have spare capacity that bypasses the Strait of Hormuz. Plus US shale supplies more. Meanwhile, global economies are weaker than in the 1970s, so demand could shrink if prices shoot up. But what if Iran blocks the strait? Analysts warn that a full blockage could push Brent crude above $120 per barrel. Some say up to $150 if it drags out. Markets would panic, petrol costs would leap. Drivers in Europe might pay an extra €0.30 per liter. Ouch. History suggests tough oil shocks are rare and short-lived unless a major producer is crippled or a region is under long-term blockade. Right now, Iran may avoid full blockade. It risks heavy fallout, especially from China. Still, markets are jittery. Investors are shifting into safety assets like US Treasury bills and the dollar. Remember when petrol hit headlines? Even small jumps in pump price change how we fill the car, plan the weekly shop, or even holiday destinations. Every extra 5 pence per liter adds up, and tensions in the Middle East could nudge that higher. Simple comparison. 1973, prices quadrupled, sending shockwaves across economies. 2025. Now. Prices rose about 10% quickly and could climb more, but likely settle back once tensions ease. For now, expect some ups and downs at the pump. Fill up soon, keep an eye on the news, and maybe consider budget-friendly ways to get around if prices spike. Markets and governments have more tools today, but tension can still bite. Keep your ear to the ground. Watch oil trackers, follow news, and maybe lock in fuel before prices climb. Want me to walk through ways to save money at the pump or explore energy stocks tied to all this? Just say the word.